Did you know if you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription to Twitch per month? All you have to do is go to the subscription page on Twitch and connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. And don't forget to resubscribe.
Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday. I am trying to make sure everything is set up here. It is so overwhelming being back because there are so many things. Sorry I'm late. There's so many things to set up for stream, and it is honestly crazy. My camera I had to reset up because I look crystal clear now because I'm back with my nice camera. Willow's coming over for treats. Also, my camera, my puppy cam, last second, right before I was gonna go live, just all of a sudden decided to give out and not work, even though it was working all morning for me. You wanna say hello? Did you miss everybody? They haven't been on live stream in so long. Say hi. She says, I'm just here for the treats. But yeah, so anyway, no puppy cam today, unfortunately, but I will try to get it working soon. Let me see. I just realized that over on, what's it called? My vertical is not working. How do I, vertical, which is for Twitch, sorry, for TikTok. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can fix it really quick. There's always something. Let's see. Okay, well, there I am. Okay, I think you can see me now, hopefully. And let me try to make this bigger, which is also always a pain. I don't know why the vertical plugin has stopped making it possible to enlarge things, but I might just have to be this size for now. Let me see if I do like Alt or something, if it will let me. Or Shift. Nope. Well, I guess I'm stuck at that size on TikTok, but it will be different whenever I have the game going, hopefully. Anyway, let me move chat so I can see you guys. This is crazy. It does feel way better to be back with my large screen. That is way, way, way better because it was so bad before. Okay, I'm just now getting to look at everybody's chats in here. Oh my goodness, I've missed all of you so much. It's been so long. Let's see. I need to move this just a little bit so I can see it better. Okay. Welcome. Happy Mystery Monday. Hi, Emma. Thank you for the Prime subscription. I appreciate it so much. 14 months. That's amazing. Happy Mystery Monday, Emma. Welcome in. Shorty M, welcome back. Hope you had the best time. Definitely missed Mystery Monday and Wednesdays. I missed it too. It was so much harder than I realized trying to do it while I was traveling. I thought it would be easier than that, and it's usually been easier when I'm in the United States and when my Wi-Fi is more reliable and my time zone is more reliable, or more normal. So yeah, it was very, very difficult. And we also just were doing a lot of driving and traveling around. So I tried to do it some, but I have missed you guys the past like week and a half that I've been gone. Your deemed give Willow a treat. Oh my goodness. Also, I miss the dogs so much. I'm so happy to be back with them. Here you go, little one. Here. Ember is also here too. She's alive and well. She's just down below. Would you like a treat too? Come here. Also, Ember has gotten so much bigger. I just pull her out and she's like massive. She's still very tiny, but she's a lot bigger than she was probably last time you guys saw her. Cheats. Her nose has gotten bigger. Ears have gotten longer. Body has gotten longer. Yeah, did you miss everybody? Say hello. She's sweet as always. I missed her so much. I missed both of them so much while I was away. Anyway, happy Mystery Monday, Elizabeth. Welcome in. So excited for Nancy, but more excited to hear about your trip. Sorry to hear about the sucky plane cancellation, guys. It was literally like, it was like fate. Like the universe did not want us to get home. I kid you not. We had our plane. Okay, we hate American Airlines. This is not a safe space for people who like American Airlines. I hate American Airlines. They are terrible. We've had so many problems with them over the years, and I've done a ton of traveling all throughout my life. I've had the most problems with American Airlines, more than any other airline. And when I came back from Japan a while ago, they were the ones that like delayed my whole plane. Like it was a whole big situation. Anyway, so now we had to use them because they were one of the only deals on this flight. I think we used points, Amex points, to pay for our Chase points, one of those, to pay for this trip, for our flight specifically. And so basically we get there and the flight gets delayed. It's supposed to leave at 9 p.m. and at like, I don't remember, like it was at 9 p.m. actually. At 9 p.m. it got delayed and they said it's not leaving until 10 p.m. We're like, oh man, everybody groans. And then it gets delayed again. And they're like, it's not leaving until 11 p.m. And then they're like, oh, actually it's canceled. And we're like, oh crap. We're like, okay, well, we'll get another flight. It was canceled due to weather, because if you've seen on the news, there's been crazy thunderstorms and weather and storms all over the East Coast. So it was canceled, and the next available flight from JFK to DC was the next day at 9 p.m. So it would be an entire 24 hours later, which means we'd have to get a hotel. We were already going to get a hotel in DC because we live a few hours from DC. So we were going to get a hotel because we were going to get in at like almost midnight and then drive the next morning. Now we were like, oh man, we've got to get another hotel for here. So we decided, okay, we're just going to rent a car. We'll just rent a car. We'll get a hotel here for the night and we'll drive back tomorrow. It's about 8 hours of driving. So we go that night to get a rental car. The place is packed. There's massive lines of people, and they're like, we're not doing any rentals or reservations till 5:30 tomorrow morning. So we're like, okay. So we make a reservation for tomorrow morning, and the earliest they had was 10:30 a.m. So we get a hotel for the night. We went to the hotel. We were so tired. It was like almost midnight probably. And we get there and there's a line of like 6 people. And the guy who was running the front desk was going slow as molasses. We literally were just waiting, like good 30 minutes to get to the front desk. Finally get our room. We go to sleep, wake up the next morning, come back to get the rental car. The rental car place, it said that we had fast break because Jason rents cars all the time for business trips. And they're like, oh, we have fast break with budget. And like your car, it shows on the screen that it's ready. And they're like, oh, actually, there's no cars ready. It's going to be like a 20-minute wait, probably. It was like a 30 to 40-minute wait. And we were just like, we just want to get home. Then we got on the road and we eventually, we're on the road. We travel about 4 hours. We want to stop for, I think it was for lunch or for dinner. I think it was for dinner. We were on the road for a while. We were only a couple hours from home. And we're like, let's order some food and we'll get it at one of our favorite places that has like kebabs and stuff in the DC area. And there also was an Asian bakery that we loved that we wanted to stop by. So we're like, okay, well, we'll order our food there. We'll pick it up. Right as we order our food, we hit this massive traffic jam. And it's like all like 4 lanes of traffic, stand still, stopped. We were there for an hour to an hour and a half. We were there. It was ridiculously long. We finally get to the end of it, and it's like one car that had like a very minor wreck and had hit the side of the wall, and it didn't look like there was anyone that was injured or anything, and it was only in 1 lane, and they had blocked out 3 lanes of traffic. It was ridiculous. So then anyway, we get past all that. I had to go to the bathroom too. It was so bad. And we finally make it to the food place. We had asked them to keep our food warm, and we get there and the food was cold. They didn't keep it warm, even though on the phone they were like, yeah, we'll keep it warm for you. Like, it was just one thing after the other. We were so exhausted. My back hurts so bad just from sitting for so long between the plane ride, which was like 9 hours, to the car ride for 8 hours. So then about an hour from home, we run into thunderstorms. Crazy. Like, this looks like the Wizard of Oz thunderstorms. Like, we were like, we are not going to make it home. Like, there was multiple emergency vehicles that passed us. We were like, this is insane. We finally made it home at night, got here. Oh, yeah, there was a tree fallen. There was a tree fallen in the road, literally on the road that we were on, and a fire truck had just blocked the road so people didn't run into it. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway, glad we're safe, but it felt like something was just like stopping us from getting home. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you so much, Juliet. So excited to see the puppies again. The makeup is fire. Thank you so much. This is with my new palette that I bought. If you guys missed it when we were in England, I've always wanted my dream palette. It's the Ellis palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and it's rainbow, like it's all different colors, which is so me. You can still see I have stuff on my fingers. I also have henna that I did yesterday. But I've been wanting it for such a long time, and now I am fully invincible. I will be doing all of the makeup looks, all of the colors, all of the themes. Feel free to drop any requests or like ideas in my DMs or in the comments, because I am open to anything. But yes, I wanted to use some of the colors today. But yeah, hi Giuseppe, welcome in. Happy Mystery Monday, everyone. Welcome home. Livy, thank you so much. Kayla, love the makeup. Thank you. Little Miss Marple, thank you for the subscription. I did do the makeup with the new palette. Elizabeth, you guessed right. But they were so excited when I came home. They were so excited. They were ecstatic. They ran around in circles in the yard, and yeah, they were so happy. Thank you for the subscription, Kayla. Happy Mystery Monday. Welcome in, Blue Halcyon Moon. Welcome in. Elle, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome. Stripes 27, hi. Oh my goodness, so many people in here. Princess Emily, welcome. Feel like I've seen you on forever. I know, it's been so long. You love American Airlines? Giuseppe, no. Get out of my chat. Why? Why do you love American Airlines? Please, enlighten me. I've had so many. Oh yeah, and they wouldn't refund me. Yes, Elizabeth, reminding me now. Oh my goodness. So the first time when it got delayed and canceled, they're like, no, we won't give you a refund. We will just let you get travel credit. I'm like, why would I want travel credit with you, who keeps canceling and delaying my flights over and over and over my whole life? Why would I want to fly with you ever again? So please give me a refund, because it's weather related. We don't give refunds, blah, blah, blah. Thankfully, I do have good news. The second day, we guessed correctly. We were like, oh, we could wait here for this terrible airline and all this weather that's happening and wait all the way till 9 p.m. the next day just for them to cancel it again, or we could just drive home. We drove home. Right when we were like driving and it was around 9 o'clock, I was like checking our flight to see like, oh, is it going to leave? It got canceled as well. And then they offered us a refund, thank goodness, which we had spent the points, so they gave us our points back, but insanity. Makeup looks amazing. Thank you, Stephanie. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got a hype chest. Yay! What did we get? Oh, we got the little tutu. That's so cute. The little fish. That's adorable. This is why sometimes I'm okay. I don't have money to travel. I was telling Jason and my mom, I was like, I always say, like, you know, oh yeah, old people, like, they should still try to travel even when they're old. Like, you know, they should still go places. When I'm old, I'm still going to be like traveling a ton. Like, I'm never going to stop traveling. But the actual travel part is really rough. Like the part where you're in the other country, and you're like exploring, doing fun stuff, that can be super chill. But the actual travel portion, like, my back was killing me from sitting for so long. I had a headache from being in the plane and all the different pressurizations. My ears were hurting. Like, it's rough. And also just like being in the plane for 9 hours is a long time. And then driving when you get home, like, it's a lot. Also all the food, eating different food from all over different places. My stomach, I have a very sensitive stomach, and my stomach has just been wrecked. I'm so excited to just get home and get back to like normal eating. Oh man. Definitely sounds like DC traffic. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hi to Mr. Libby. They're saying hi to you, Jason. What do you mean you don't love American Airlines? I love them, Giuseppe. What? You're fooling me? You've never flown? Okay, thank goodness. I would be very concerned if you loved American Airlines that much. Your look is like an ad for that palette. The colors are so vibrant and pretty. Thank you so much. I did this also. This is me with like no time. I did this in like 20 minutes. So if I can do this in 20 minutes with that palette, like, I just imagine the things I'm going to be able to do in like an hour's time. You're a Delta girly. Personally, my home airport is DTW. Oh, that makes sense. Delta is so good. It's just so expensive, but it's so good. It would be my preference. We usually use United just because it's more affordable, but Delta is definitely really nice. Yeah, feel free to join Bingo. Thank you, Princess Emily, for pinning that. I did start a new Bingo game if you're over on Twitch. Oh my goodness. Utmost Epic, thank you for the subscription. Oh man, reading through all these. More of a United person, but I fly between Denver and Chicago all the time. Love Delta, hate Frontier. I've never flown Frontier. I know Spirit Airlines, now is shutting down. Is shut down. Generally, my family uses Alaska, but I've heard for East Coast flights, Delta is pretty good. I used to live in Georgia, and so we literally did Delta all the time because they're centered in Atlanta. And flying to Belize, when I lived in Belize, they had a 2.5-hour flight that was $250 to $300. Insane. I can't believe that was even a thing. My birthday's coming up. My mom gave me my birthday present early. Ooh, she got you WWE wrestling tickets. Fun, Katie. I hope you enjoy that. Happy early birthday. You're unfortunately an American girly. No. It's just they've let me down too many times. They need to earn my loyalty back. Like, they need to like do something to just like, I don't know, maybe if they actually gave me refunds whenever I have problems, maybe if they actually left with the plane on time. Guys, the amount of problems I've had that are so ridiculous, it's not even like this is understandable because it's like, oh, there was weather. What could they have possibly have done? I mean, they could give me a refund, but other than that. But the other problems I've had in recent years, example being sitting in the plane, getting in the plane. This has happened to me at least 3 times where I've gotten in the plane and they've said, okay, we're ready to take off. Everyone's seated. Everything's packed away. Oh, sorry, guys. We don't have enough fuel. We need to go. There's someone coming in bringing a truck with gas, and we need to wait for them to fuel us up. Hour later, we're still sitting on the tarmac. Sorry, guys, there's something else wrong with the tech. Oh, we have to have the tech guy come in and check it. Hour later, literally been sitting there 2 hours. Everyone get off the plane. We have to switch planes. This has happened to me so many times with American Airlines. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I think I end up flying Delta a lot. Yeah. End up transferring to Alaska since work trips are mostly in Seattle. I don't think I've ever flown Alaska. I'm on the East Coast, so that's probably why. The only thing I know about this game is that I hated the kayaking part and that whales are involved. Yes, we are going to be playing. I'm just over here ranting about my trip, but we are going to be playing Nancy Drew, Daedra Deception Island in a minute here. And I'm super excited. I'm excited to, as I said before, I'm excited to experience this again because I've only played it once. And when I played it last time, that's literally all I remember as well. I remember the whale was cute. I liked the ending. Hated kayaking, and I hated kayaking so much that it like ruined the game for me. So I'm hoping this time that I can like notice the other parts of the game that are not the kayaking, but we'll see. Sounds worse than the trains. Yeah. Oh man, guys, we had the craziest experience. I have so many travel stories to tell you. I hope you guys don't mind, but if you do, too bad. But I was gonna say we had the craziest experience on a train. I wish I'd taken pictures, but I feel weird like taking pictures in public places of people. Like, I don't want to take pictures of them, and I don't have to blur everyone's faces out. But anyway, we were on a train, and we got tickets. We had reserved seats. Thankfully, this was not our super long train ride. We had a long train ride at the end of our trip that was from Scotland all the way to London, and it was literally like 10 hours or 9 hours. That one was good. That was great. And it was beautiful. But this train ride was going from... oh man, I can't remember exactly. It was from one area to the other in the middle of England. And I think it was around 4 hours. It was 4 hours long. And we got our tickets. We had reserved seats. So we're like, okay, we're good. We have, we're guaranteed our reserved seats. We're sitting together, blah, blah, blah. We get to the train and it is packed to the gills. Like, there is people spilling out the sides, like, and all the workers are like encouraging people to take the next train, and the next train wasn't till like 2 hours later, and we're like, we already were going to be arriving in the evening time, and we were like, no, we want to take this train, we paid for it. And they're like, oh, it's really full. We're like, why is it so full? And they're like, oh, well, actually an accident happened where something, I don't know if there was a train being worked on or what, but basically the train was supposed to be a certain amount of cars, and instead of 4 cars, it was 2, something like that. So it was extremely small. So all the people that had reserved seats, a bunch of us, our seats weren't even on the train. Like, they didn't even exist because they didn't bring those cars. So there were people like in the aisles, like fully in the aisles, fully in the bathroom area, and in the like in between the trains, and like in the like sitting on each other's laps. Like, it was packed. Like, there were people up against the door all the way up. So I thankfully was in a great mood that day, and I was just like laughing the whole time about the whole situation because it was so funny. But we were on there for 4 hours. And there was like multiple different like families and people that were traveling that were also American and like tourists, and we were all kind of just like laughing and joking. And as soon as people would get off at a stop, we would like all shuffle around and try to get seats. We got seats for the last, I think, hour, but we were standing most of the trip, and we had our 2 large suitcases and our 2 carry-ons. It was insane. My favorite part though was there was this family in front of us, and they were an American family that was traveling, and they had, I think, like 4 kids or 5 kids, all kind of preteen to teenager ages. I think the oldest was maybe like 16. And 2 of the boys were reading Jane Austen, teenage boys, like 15, 16 years old. And I was like, they're doing something right in that family. That is amazing. The one kid, he was like asking his mom, he's like, can you pass me my book? I need to keep reading my book. Like, he was like so into it. And I was like, I wonder what book he's reading. And I like looked closer, and it was Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen. I was like, what? That's so cool. But anyway, all their kids were reading, which I thought was awesome. Goals, I know, right? You should have a trip details stream, want all the fun details of where you've been. Oh my goodness. I have so many stories. Oh man. My parents like Alaska because if you don't get your bags in 20 minutes, they give you miles or something. Ooh, that's cool. Love the makeup today. Thank you, Christina. Your birthday's July 9th. Nice. Welcome home. Thank you, Winter. Thanks for the heart. Oh my goodness. I'm just not getting over to the YouTube comments. Hi, Brittany and Kylie and Callista. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just was going through all the Twitch and TikTok comments. Sorry you had to deal with all that, but so glad you made it home safely. Thank you. Ember Wimber. Yeah, she's laying down here. I'll be watching on my laptop, but the keyboard is acting up, so I won't really be able to comment. Oh, that's okay. Feel free to lurk. Don't mind at all. Don't mind hearing the stories. Welcome back. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Dang, most of my train experience was good from my trip to the Lake District. My trip from the Lake District to Edinburgh was very packed and hot. Luckily, it was only like 2 hours. Oh, my daughter is a big reader. We just found a lot of original Yellowback Nancy Drew books she's been reading. Nice. I think you should make, wait, what did you say? I think you should make Nancy ride the bike without the helmet as a little treat for chat. Elle, you're hilarious. I will definitely do that. You guys have to remind me, but I will definitely do it. Where's Willow? Willow is, I think, on the couch behind me. So yeah. Okay, last story, and then we're gonna get started. I know that I've been talking for forever, but they hear something outside. Crazy. I have never been like in a situation where I've witnessed anyone get attacked or like anything bad happen to anybody, like anywhere really in public. I've seen videos, obviously, and as a woman, I'm always like on guard, but we were in London and we were staying right around the area of like super close to all the like classic stuff, like Big Ben and the London Eye. We could see the London Eye out our window. So very close to all that. It was a nice Airbnb. The guy that we were staying with was super nice and we loved it. But we were like walking home one night and this was basically like, I want to say it was like 10 p.m. or 11. It was after dark, so it must have been like 11. But it was pretty late, and we had gotten some late night fish and chips, which was delicious. And we were just walking. We were on the train. She went and got her bone. We were on the train, and there was this lady, just you know, me being observant, Nancy Drew over here. There's this lady that was on the train, and she was by herself. And she was just on her phone, you know, and there was only like 4 of us on the train, maybe 5 of us on the train. We get off. This is the subway. We get off and we're leaving the subway and she's like right behind us, right inside my peripheral view. And we're walking and all of a sudden I hear a loud like shriek and she's like, no, don't, give it back. And I was like, what is happening? And so we turn around, me and Jason turn around, it's very dark out there. And there's a guy who just drove up on a bike with a black hoodie and he's like attacking her, like grabbing her, and he's grabbing her phone. And it like, for me, like I processed it very quickly. Jason was like, what is that? Like he couldn't tell what was happening. I was like, he's obviously trying to take her phone. Like I don't think he was actually trying to hurt her. I think he just wanted her phone. And then when I looked even closer, I could see that he was a teenager. So his plan was to drive up on the bike, take the phone and drive away. But she was not having it. And she was like screaming and like, you know, grabbing onto her phone and like not letting him have it. I was so scared for her. And so me and Jason both started like coming towards the guy. And right then he like just like dropped it. And then like we looked and in the distance he had like his whole little gang of like teenage buddies were like coming up. There was like 7 of them and they all had black hoodies on. And they were like, you know, bro, did you get it? You know, or whatever. But in an English accent. And he was just like, no. And he like got on his bike and like left. But the poor girl was like super traumatized. Like she was like very upset. She was crying and like I felt so bad. We were like, are you okay? And the craziest part was like we're with these. So there was another like family that was with us on the train and they also had just come off. And they were a Hispanic family. And I say this specifically because they were speaking in Spanish to each other. And I understand Spanish and my husband does not. So he wasn't sure exactly what was going on. But the husband of the family was helping the girl who had just been attacked, and he like went over to her and she like took his arm and she was like sobbing, crying, and he was like, it's okay, and he like looked at us and he's like, it's okay, like I'll walk with her. We're like, okay. And he's like, it'll be okay, you know, we'll walk you to the corner where we're going. And she's like, oh, thank you, it's so scary, like I don't know what to do, blah blah blah. His wife, he had a wife and a little daughter who was like 9. His wife was like, in Spanish, was like, you know, come on, let's go, honey, come on, like this happens all the time, just leave her, stop, come on. She was like so annoyed. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, what happened to women supporting women? Like, this poor girl just got attacked, and like this obviously is not like a situation to be like jealous of or something. Like he was so chill though. Like he was just like, he literally did not care that his wife was having a fit. And he was just like, it's fine. He's like, it's chill. It's fine. I'm just going to walk with her. I'm just going to walk her to the corner. Like he did not care, which I was so glad because the poor girl like needed him to walk with her. We got to the corner and like his wife just kept saying like, come on, let's go. Like leave her alone. And the little daughter started like mimicking the mom and she's like, come on, daddy, let's go. And I'm like, you're literally already teaching your daughter that it's okay to just like, you know, be a bystander and like not help someone when they're in need, especially another woman. So anyway, we got to the corner and then another lady came up who had also been on the train. Apparently I hadn't even seen her. And she was about the same age as the woman who got attacked. And she came up and she was like, we were splitting off this way and so was the family. And so the lady who was, you know, had been attacked, she was going straight. And so this lady came up and she said, I'll walk with you all the way home. Like, I'm going to go with you. Like, I've got you. And I was like, this is amazing. Like that there is someone who's like, you know, there for her. And we were ready to walk with her too, if like she didn't, you know, have anybody. But super scary, and made me really thankful to be there with Jason, because like I don't think anybody would try to do anything to me. And also tip, I had a sling bag which goes across, which I got on Amazon. It's leather, and it was very like, it had plenty of pockets to keep. I fit an umbrella in it. I had like everything: hand sanitizer, stain remover, my phone charger, portable charger, all this. But it went across my body and in the front. So I've been told like that's really good for pickpocketing and like theft and stuff. So anyway, super, super crazy, and also very scary. It really kind of shook me up too, because I was like, I've never like witnessed somebody doing something like that. But yeah, anyway, my last crazy story of the day. There's a message about bag thieves keeps playing at St. Pancras Station in London. Oh yeah. Cross bags are all I use when traveling. Yeah, same. Crossbody bags with the phone in the innermost pocket. Yep. If she was the one attacked, she would want someone to help her. It's just rude. Exactly. It could have been you so easily. Don't like that behavior. I know. I was just so, yeah. That man was raised right. I know. I was so proud of him, because even with his wife like nagging on him and being so annoying, he like stood firm and like stood his ground and was like, no, I'm going to help this lady. She needs my help. This has been a very great FaceTime catch up. I'm dead. Traveled by myself in London. I was never out too late, but I had a crossbody too and kept my phone in my purse or jacket pocket that zipped. Yeah. Super important, especially as a woman. Yeah. Be mad if my husband didn't help her. I know. Yeah. Jason was like, I was ready to throw hands. Like if because the guy that was, he was closer and he like jumped in, and that was when the guy got on his bike and ran away. But Jason was like ready. Like, I'm going to like do something. Yeah. Crazy. It's so hard as a woman, 'cause like, everything in me wants to like throw hands and like, you know, get involved, but then I'm so scared because it's like I'm not strong at all, and like I don't even know if I'll help the situation or make it worse. And also, what if I don't know if the guy has a knife? Like I don't know. It's so hard to know like what to do in a situation like that. I think the best thing you probably can do is maybe like throw something at him, or I don't know. It's really hard because they don't allow, like, I'm pretty sure in the UK they don't allow like what's it called? Pepper spray, and a lot of that stuff you can't take through customs. So welcome back. Did you love the UK? I did. I had such a good trip, regardless of the story I'm telling right now. We had a magical trip, and I have so many more pictures and so many more videos to share with you guys, which I will continue to post on my Instagram. If you haven't been keeping up on there, I've been posting multiple things. It literally felt like a fairy tale trip. Like it was so, favorite place was the Cotswolds for sure. Loved the Cotswolds, specifically Burton on the Water. I could live there. I literally could have a vacation home there, and just, oh, it was so beautiful. So gorgeous. Keep thinking I should take self-defense classes as a single woman. I know. I feel like that would make me feel so much more secure, honestly. Those are the most important places to keep your belongings secure too. Train stations when someone can grab and run. Yes. And busy touristy spots. So true. I live in London, and I constantly keep a small purse on me, or like I bought a men's jacket which have pockets on the inside for my phone. Good idea. Very good idea. If someone tried to grab my bag, they'd fall to the floor. I carry way too much. Heavy bag, yeah. That's me usually when I'm here, but when I'm walking around all day, I gotta have a lightweight bag. Obsessed with the Pride and Prejudice reels and photos. Thank you. I'm obsessed too. I was literally, it was like a dream. And I don't know if you guys saw, but they just had the annual watching of they do like a projector screen on the lawn of Chatsworth where they watch Pride and Prejudice, the 2005 version. They just did that like 2 days ago, and I'm like, I just missed it. But the tickets are sold out like a year in advance, so there wasn't any way I was gonna get to go to that anyway. But it was magical being in that area and walking around all the same places, and just Chatsworth itself was so big and beautiful. Like there was people having picnics by the lake, and they had like a little river, and they had sheep everywhere. They had a petting zoo. I don't think I even posted the pictures of the petting zoo. They had guinea pigs and cows and bunnies and goats, and I mean all kinds of animals. And you could feed the goats and the sheep, and they were precious. It was so special. Trip has inspired me to rewatch all my favorite British shows. I know, me too. I honestly was trying to watch stuff while I was there as well. Yeah, so incredible. Meanwhile, in Korea, you can leave your belongings on a cafe table, go order, and your stuff will be untouched when you come back. That's how I felt in Japan. That's honestly how I felt in Japan. I felt the most safe I have ever felt walking around at night in Japan. Me and my friend, we were out at like midnight one time, just like getting ramen, and we're two like girls on our own on a trip, and we were like dressed up and everything too, and like I did not feel in the least bit nervous. It was so quiet and so peaceful, and like I don't know, I just felt very safe. I heard when traveling in the UK and Europe to carry 2 bags, one with a fake wallet and one under your coat or shirt with your actual wallet. Oh, interesting. That's pretty intense. I feel like that'd be hilarious if someone like actually took the fake one. They would be so annoyed. Oh man, I feel like that might make them mad at you though, and then they come back and get revenge and get your real wallet. Oh man, you can't carry tasers or pepper spray or anything like that, because if you use it, you'll be the one in trouble for carrying something with intent to harm another. Yeah, that's what I've heard, which is not how it is in the US. Like you can easily carry pepper spray in the US, but yeah. Anyway, well, you guys are ready to get started? Ready to get started on Danger on Deception Island? I will bring up the game. Also, our follow count is getting up there. Let me see if this starts. Make this smaller. We're trying to get to 1,500 so Mr. Libby can play Nancy Drew with me on stream. We'll do an all-day stream when that happens. All right, can you guys hear? Can you see? Let me know.
Welcome to my latest case,
Ooh,
Danger
that was
on
loud.
Deception Island. To
She
learn
sounds
how
so
to
young
play,
here.
Choose gameplay
Her
overview.
voice sounds so much higher
When you're ready
pitched.
to start the game, choose either junior or senior detective.
Senior detective. Pepper spray is banned in Canada as well? Oh, wow. You always wear a fake ring instead of the diamond one? Oh, wow. So I don't have to do that because my ring, gorgeous as it is very tight on my finger. Like, good luck. Good luck. You will be pulling my finger off before you get this off. I literally have to use soap to like get it off. So I don't think anybody's going to be taking that off my hand anytime soon. You can see me, hear me, and smell me and feel me. Princess Emily, what the heck? Great. It's in 3D now. Semi-lurking as I update my son's baby book. Oh, nice. Surprised when I came back to the UK and was trying to buy butter knives. Alrighty. Let's see. We're gonna do junior, obviously.
Dear
Obviously.
Ned, here I am on a ferry bound for Deception Island, one of the San Juan Islands off the coast of Washington State. George's friend, Katie Firestone, is expecting me. Katie's a marine biologist who's doing research into deep water parasitic growth. She also owns a whale watching boat and takes tours out practically every day. I should be excited, but for some reason I feel on edge, like something's out of whack. Maybe it's because George and Beth arranged this little vacation for me, and sometimes their plans don't work out so well. Or maybe it's because we're about to dock at a place called Snake Horse Harbor. Kind of a creepy name for a town, don't you think? Or maybe it's because I haven't been on vacation for so long that I've forgotten how to relax. Anyway, we're here. It's not raining, but it's not sunny either. It's just kind of gray. Maybe that's why I feel so strange. Ever yours, Nancy.
I was gonna say, I think they're having the Deception Island trip right now. Like, really soon. It's this month, isn't it? The Clue Crew
Katie?
trip?
Hi, you must be Nancy. I'm Katie
They haven't posted any
Firestone.
pictures yet.
Come on, I'll take you down to the boat.
Ooh.
Great timing, huh? I just got back from getting some groceries. George could not have picked a better time to arrange for you to come out here. Just last week, this orca showed up in the channel, and now it... Oh my gosh, what happened?
Oh man, I wanted her to drop
Someone
the
tore
bag
the place
dramatically.
apart.
All the groceries go
The
everywhere.
engine's a mess, parts are missing, others are
Oh my.
damaged. Why would somebody do this?
Are you gonna be able to fix it?
I better be able to. I can't afford to pay someone else to do it, and if I end up having to replace a lot of parts...
Why do I feel
don't
like
know
I'm
what
gonna have to
gonna
do it? Want me to help you? No, Nancy, don't offer free labor
We
already.
better call the sheriff.
Actually, I'd rather not get the sheriff involved. The insurance company would raise my rates, and I just can't afford that. Besides, I've got my very own private detective now. You.
I'm much, much, much quieter than the game. Oh no. Let me see. Let me solve it right after I finish this
But
conversation.
this is a crime. It needs to be reported.
Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always wear your life jacket, and don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS. That's a global positioning system. Mine's somewhere
GPS.
around here. Anyway, your bunk's the
Wow,
empty
modern
one below.
technology.
Why don't you go unpack?
I sound fine on Twitch. Okay, good. Let me save really quick, just to make sure. Danger. Yes. And then I think it's a TikTok thing.
Nope, I'm all unpacked.
That was fast. Okay, let's just check Twitch really quick, because I'm sorry, TikTok. TikTok always has problems. Okay, let's see here. TikTok audio. You said that I'm much quieter than the game. Okay. So let's see which one the game is. Oh, that's that one. Okay. Wait, I'm quieter than the game? Does this help anything? Do I still sound quiet? When the game is playing, can't hear you? Maybe I need to lower... Let me lower this one. Does that sound any better? Sound levels are good on Twitch. Yeah, I think they're good there. Oh, your girl is 3 months today, Katie Face. Congrats. Newborns at stage is so difficult in some ways, but also so sweet. They're so cute and tiny. I've never had a baby, but I've seen newborns and they're very cute. Came from TikTok because I could barely hear you there. I'm dead. Okay. Volume sounds fine on YouTube too. Okay, cool. We're gonna get this fixed on TikTok. So this says line in. This is my line. I think I need to turn this up. Okay. So now I'm louder. Turn this down, maybe? I don't know if that fixes anything. Settling in with some microwave popcorn for dinner tonight. Love Mystery Mondays. Welcome in. All right, let me know if that helped anything on TikTok or not. Hey, we got the horse t-shirt. What is this? Choco Pottery Reconstructed. Beach Hill Museum. Lovely. Oh, we can look in here. You had air fried French fries. Yummy. Things got a lot better after 8 weeks for us. Already feeling like she's growing up too fast. Oh.
Wonder what's in here.
I don't know. Are you? Oh, she's chewing on a bone. I'm always nervous with Ember. What are you chewing on? I'm almost muted against the game audio. Okay, cool. So let me do the opposite of that. Wait, this was here before. Maybe I'll put this down here. This is my headphones one. You can hear me now. How loud is the game too loud now? Okay, I should be louder now, but I don't know if the game is louder than me still. The game is too loud, okay. I might try... Okay, is that better? 3 years old. Also have a 5-year-old, and it's so strange to be fully in the toddler kid stage. The short years baby book, and it goes up through 5. So still working my way through it. Oh, that's so nice. Let's see. Oh, we have the sandwich making station. I forgot about this. The corner store. Cute. Grape jelly.
It won't be much of a sandwich if I don't put something in it.
Did this say lip smackers? Isn't lip smackers those lip balms? Can't hear you. The game volume is too loud still. What is happening with this game volume? How do I fix this? Trying to think. Maybe I can make myself louder. Speaking of dogs chewing on things they shouldn't, my dog ate aluminum foil and had to be taken to the emergency vet. She's fine now and was very proud of herself. Oh my goodness, so scary. Make sandwich of death. We're definitely gonna make a toxic sandwich. You're having air fryer fries and chicken nuggets for dinner? I'm literally having air fryer chicken nuggets and fries for dinner. Except no, I'm not having fries. I'm having air fryer chicken nuggets and I'm having Goodles mac and cheese. Voice isn't quiet, but the game is also loud. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's see. Let me turn down the game just a bit on Twitch, but I think Twitch is okay. It's mainly TikTok that I'm having a problem with. Let's see if this did anything. Okay, so when I talk now, it should be louder. Goodles is the best. It's so good. I like the dreamy creamy flavor, I think is what it's called. Twitch sounds good. Okay, good. So much better? Okay, good. Okay. If that's good, I'll leave that and we'll go back to what we're doing. Lip smackers. Did anybody ever have? That was a little bit more before my time because I'm Gen Z, but I know millennials grew up with lip smacker, lip balms. I always wanted to eat them.
It won't be much of a sandwich if I don't put something in it.
All right, what should we put in this sandwich? Tomato catsup? I've always hated that word.
It won't be much of a
Catsup.
sandwich if I don't put something in it.
Are you gonna say that after every item I pick up? Peanut butter,
It won't be much of a sandwich if I don't put something in it.
baking soda,
It
fist
won't
and
be much of a
anvil,
sandwich if I don't put something in it.
cocoa sauce. Let's do it. Okay, so we've got cocoa sauce. We'll put some jelly, and we'll put some peanut butter. Nummy. What else do we have in here? Ew, creamy anchovies? Ugh, anchovies are bad enough, let alone creamy. Wait, I can't add anything else to it? What else is in here? Lunch meat. Ew, these sounds. Habanero sauce. Mayonnaise. Oh. Expires 1994. How do we know what year we're in right now? Is it expired mayonnaise? Lettuce. Freedom mustard. We're just putting everything on here. What is this? Jellyfish. What the heck? Cookie ice cream. What is this? Is that moldy cheese? Why does she keep so many moldy things on here? We're putting everything on here. Jelly. Doesn't this look delicious? This looks like something a TikToker would make and then eat on stream and then get very sick and then make an entire series of TikToks about them going to the emergency room about. Keep it for later. You were born in 1994. Oh my goodness. Actually, Jason was born in 1994 as well. Yeah, March of 1994. He's a bit older than me. He's, let's see. He's 31 and I'm 20. I think he's 31 and I'm 26. Mac and cheese sounds delicious. It does sound really good. Okay, not perfect, but better. Okay, let me know how it can be better because I don't mind changing it. What is the game still too loud or me still too loud? What's under here? Oh, we can't look at that apparently. Ooh, deception. What is this? Welcome to Deception Island. We've already been in there. Wait, so is this where we sleep? Why is there no door? It's just all open. It'd be so fun to own your own little boat. Fun, but also kind of terrifying because the ocean is so terrifying. And unpredictable, I feel like.
Okay if I use your microscope?
Sure, go ahead.
Never mind. I don't need it.
Saboteur took all the books out of the drawer up here. Must have been looking for something. Want me to put them away?
If you could put them back in the drawer for me, that would be awesome.
Okay, that'll be 15 bucks. Where's the drawer? Oh, this drawer. Let's do it. I love a good
What's the best way to get all these
organization
into with no
puzzle.
space left over?
Ba 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 bow. I can't turn them, can I? No. Oop. Does this fit under here? Hey! She's chewing on the carpet. I don't know if you guys can't see her. Hey, come here. Come here. Amber, come. She's a little bugger. Pulls up the edge of the carpet and chews on it. The game is now quiet on Twitch. Oh no! Let's save really quick. Oh, I turned it down a little bit. All right. Let me know if that's better. I think there was one person in Twitch that said that the game was too loud, so that's why I turned it down. Better? There's also not much sound happening right now. It's literally just ocean waves and the book sounds. Ugh, this is so bad. There's gotta be a better way. That's too large. But I think I have to have that. I don't know what else would fit there. Is it better now, or is it still really quiet? We'll have to get it back adjusted after being gone. I feel like everything resets whenever I undo my whole system. This is not the correct way to do this. There's so many gaps. Okay, I'm just gonna, this is the one that started the whole problem for me. I'm just gonna put it somewhere else. Does that fit there? No. Does this fit there? Ooh. I don't know where this fits though. Oops. Okay. That doesn't fit anywhere now. Everything's good on Twitch? Okay, good. Aha! We did it! Okay. Do we have a checklist in this one? I don't think we do. Oh, we have a computer. What is that? Katie Firestone. Hey, Ghost Dogs Moon Lake. Wash boat, coffee break at Kettle. Yay! Town meeting to discuss Orca. Nancy Drew arriving 9 a.m. That's me. Uncle Bob's B-Day. Okay, let's see.
My trusty laptop. Good thing I recharged my batteries.
It's like playing trunk Tetris when packing your car for a road trip. So true. Jason's very good at that. Oh, he's so cute. Anagram Buster, journal, mail, DI portal. Notes. Find Katie's GPS. No GPS, no kayaking. Look around Katie's boat for signs of sabotage. Guess we can't check that off. Okay. Use my cell phone. My handy dandy cell phone. Directory. No, not Frank and Joe. How do I call Bass? Did she really not answer? What the heck, Bess? Okay, do we have George in here or only Bess? Oh, only Bess. Okay. Well, guess they're not answering at the moment.
You know, Nancy, for what it's worth, I shot my mouth off pretty good at the town meeting last night.
What do you mean?
This orca, this killer whale, showed up in the channel about a week ago and has been hanging around here ever since all by itself. She was getting way too close to boats, so I called the National Marines Fisheries Service. They made some recordings and did some tests and are analyzing them. In the meantime, they ordered all boats to stay at least 300 feet away from her or risk paying a $1,000 fine. That's what the meeting last night was about.
Oh, you love whales. I think it checks it off for you. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Really want to go whale watching again. Only been once in Hawaii and it was so cool. That sounds fun. We were in southern Scotland. Sorry, not southern Scotland. Southern part of Isle of Skye, which is in the northern part of Scotland. In a place called Elgol, which sounds like something from Lord of the Rings. Really pretty lake area. And there was this lake that you can't get to on land. You can only get to it by boat. And you can take this boat tour to go out there, and they actually show you all kinds of other stuff too, like seals and whales and all kinds of other things, because it's connected to the ocean as well. But we didn't get to take it because I called them twice and they had to cancel because of weather, because it was windy and the waves were really crazy. But we went and looked at the lake anyway. It was very, very pretty just in the distance. Let's see. Some people don't like that idea.
Some people don't like that idea?
The people that fish for a living sure don't. They're steering clear of the whale by taking the long way around the island to get out to sea, which costs them time and fuel. Some people say she should be captured and towed out to sea.
You love Nancy Drew. Nice. You've come to the right place. We play Nancy Drew every Monday for Mystery Monday at 4:30 p.m. EST. Till around 6:30 usually. Did not guess the perp on this one. I really thought Katie was guilty. Oh my goodness. Did I guess the perp, guys? Last time when I played, this is only my second time playing this one. This is one of the ones that I did not grow up playing. I think I did guess who it was. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't remember. Went whale watching in Monterey when I was 10 or 11. I think I'm 29 now. My whole family got seasick, so I'm a little traumatized. Oh no. Seasick is like the worst. My husband and I got to kayak by the San Juan Islands. It was so fun. This is my favorite game, so that was a bucket list thing. Didn't see whales, but we saw a huge sea lion and other animals. Oh, that's so special. Very cool.
And what do you say?
I agree with the no-boat zone. I also think that if she's found to be sick, she should be shipped to a research facility for treatment, not returned to her pod. I said as much last night, only much more strongly.
See you in a bit.
Have fun.
Did you look up the clamming hack? No. What's the clamming hack? I love hearing all of the Easter eggs, hacks, spoilers. I've played all the games now, so feel free. This is a spoiler zone. Feel free to comment any things that you know. Any secret information. What's up here? Watch your step.
This note wasn't here before, was it?
No, whoever messed up my boat must have written it.
Creepy.
Uh-oh. Katie's GPS doesn't look so hot. I better tell Katie her GPS is broken.
That sucks.
What's up?
I'm afraid whoever tore up your boat also wrecked your GPS device.
Oh no. It'd be a shame for you not to go kayaking. I know. Bike to the Hot Kettle Cafe and see if Holt Scotto will let you borrow a GPS from him.
I'm sorry, I hate Holt Scotto's voice. It drives me nuts. I do not like it at all.
See you in a bit.
Have fun.
You don't have to look around for the clams. Let me look it up. Find a single clam, click and hold to center it on screen, open your inventory, and repeatedly click. Your clam bucket will fill... Your clam bucket to fill it with unlimited clams. What? That's so cool. I'm definitely going to try that. I don't remember what part of the game that is, but whenever I get to that, you guys remind me. I definitely need to try that. Click and hold to center it on the screen, open your inventory, and repeatedly click your clam bucket. Played this one as a kid, but never made it all the way through. Love the Pacific Northwest and San Juan Islands. Yes, it's so pretty. Such a vibe. I have my sister-in-law and also my best friend lives in Oregon, in Portland. Love going to visit. It's a gorgeous area. Oh, don't we need we need our helmet, don't we? Did I put my helmet on? I don't think I put my helmet on. Wait, how do I go back? No! I'm gonna die. Your best friend also lives in Portland? That's amazing. It's the place for best friends, which sucks because I live in Virginia, so she's way too far away. Bike crash lands cycling sleuth in hospital. Wear your helmet, kids. This feels so targeted towards children. I mean, you definitely should wear your helmet even when you're an adult. It's just really funny because I don't think you would actually fall off a cliff and die just because you didn't have your helmet on. Scaring every child out there to wear their helmet. Okay, Lighthouse. Let's go to Hot Kettle. It's such a cute name, Hot Kettle Cafe. Saves so much time, yes. I'm sure it does. I definitely will try it. You grew up in the PNW? Nice. Holt Scotto for Harbor Master. I love the stained glass. This place is cozy. Definitely like this a lot.
Hang on, I'll be right with you.
Actually, I'm looking for someone named Holt Scotto.
So what do you want? I'm Holt Scotto.
I do not like his voice. Why do I not like his voice? He sounds like such a creep. I just don't like it. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Libby. Oh, you're welcome. There's your bike crash. That's where you are. You're in Portland as well. Wow. It's so beautiful. Not the city itself, but like the countryside there is beautiful. The city's pretty cool too. 90 degrees today and I don't like it. Oh no. We have a Scotto's Pizza here and I just picture him making pizza. That's amazing. I'm Nancy Drew.
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Katie Firestone.
Well now, why would you want to do a thing like that?
Call myself Nancy Drew.
Call myself Nancy Drew? Or visit Katie Firestone?
Well, you're not one of them save the whale and heck with everybody else crusader types like she is, are you?
Is that what you think Katie is?
Her true colors came out real clear last night. Us fishermen don't count. All that matters is rescuing that poor precious orca out there. To heck with people trying to make a living. Of course, is the way she makes her living being hurt by that whale? Why, no. Her business is booming. Now, ain't that the oddest thing?
Her boat was ransacked this morning.
She ticked off a lot of people last night. That's what she gets for being so meddlesome. Anyway, welcome to Snake
Meddlesome is
Horse
such an
Harbor, home of
old person word.
Cadborosaurus. That's how this place got its name, you know.
Cadborosaurus. Who's
Cadborosaurus.
Well, that's the sea monster Native Americans used to see out in the channel ever so often. Called it the snake horse. Had the head of a
Any
horse
relation to
and
old
the
Nessie?
body of a giant
We went to Loch
snake.
Ness.
People on Vancouver Island started calling it Cadborosaurus after it or one of its relatives was seen a couple of times in Cadboro Bay. They call it Caddy for short.
Caddy?
Does it ever do anything?
Back in the late 1800s, he took the rap for a lot of hoodoo around here. Fog would roll in at night.
For a second,
Men
I
would
thought he
just
said he did a rap.
vanish.
The monster just comes out
Snake horse,
rapping.
people would say. Little did they know.
So it wasn't the snake horse?
Well, they'd been shanghaied. See, a bunch of establishments in town had secret panels built right into the walls. Guy'd be having a drink one minute, and next minute he'd be clobbered over the head, whisked into a secret passageway, and taken out to a ship waiting in the harbor. He'd wake up on the high seas and discover that if he wanted to survive, he'd better do what the captain ordered. No matter what he was before, he was now a sailor. It was a cheap way for captains to get crews back then, and an easy way for some of the town's citizens to make money.
He also just he just looks weird too. Like, I'm sorry. He just weirds me out. Like, his skin looks so deathly. Like, it's not even just pale. It looks like a ghost gray color. Like, why is his skin color like the similar tone to his like sweater? Like, he looks so gray. Like, just strange. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Creepy.
Did you say you were a fisherman?
4th generation. I fished every ocean for just about every fish you can make money fishing for. Lived here for the last 11 years.
Are you retired?
Fishermen never
Needs some
retire,
vitamin
young
D,
lady.
yeah. Yeah, for a
After
guy
all,
that
what
works
would we do?
outside fishing all
Go
the time,
fishing?
he does not look
Only
like he
reason
does.
I'm not out there right now
looks like
is
he's been
'cause
living
I've
in a
been
basement
and out
for
of
20 years.
campaign meetings since 8 this morning.
Okay. You're running for office?
You're running for office?
I think it's high time people around here started doing what makes sense, instead of doing what's politically correct all the time. Harbor Master we got now bends over backwards so far for the environmentalists, it's a wonder he can still walk upright.
Whoever trashed Katie's boat also ruined her GPS.
Oh, now that's a shame.
Thing is, I'd like to go kayaking while I'm here. Only I can't without a GPS.
Oh, now that really is a shame. Tell you what, I got a spare right here in my duffel. You know what else I got in my duffel?
Do I want to know? I don't want to know. Why am I getting the feeling I'm not going to
I'm
like
getting the
this?
feeling I'm not going
Creepy
to like
old
this.
guy wants
This
to
is
tell
a
me
little
what's in his
seamanship
duffel.
quiz I whipped up. I'm thinking about making people pass it before they're allowed to rent any kind of watercraft once I become harbor master. Here. The idea is to cut down on having to rescue people who got no business being out on the water in the first place. Trouble is, nobody's actually taken it yet. I need a guinea pig.
You mean, if I take the quiz, you'll let me borrow the GPS?
Giving red knot
If you
vibes,
pass the
yes.
quiz, the GPS is yours. You'll need that container for the last question.
There's cute, grumpy old man like Dexter Egan. Love Dexter Egan. There's like just classic like grumpy characters, but like Red Knot, I'm sorry, creep vibes. This guy, creep vibes, like 100%. There's also like just like funny old man like Denal in the Ireland game. What's the Ireland game? Castle Moy. When he's like drunk at the pub, he's so funny. He's also very grumpy, but they do so many different versions of the. I feel like we need to do a ranking video of just all of the old cranky men in Nancy Drew games because there's so many of them. Oh man, is this grumpy old guy as grumpy? Yes, absolutely. Just finished Treasure in the Royal Tower. Not your favorite? Emma, blasphemy. I love Treasure in the Royal Tower, but I also will say it was one of my first games, so I probably have a lot
you
of
around.
nostalgia attached to it. Yeah, whatever. This is so cute. I wish you could like sit in a booth and eat something. This window is very cool. All right, let's save really quick. You were watching my old videos while I was away. Aw. Hi, Alicia. Welcome in. Can't believe Libby doesn't think cold is hot. Guy is hot. I'm dead. I do wish they'd made his sweater a different color. It does wash him out. He needs to like... Okay, how could we give this man a makeover? Okay, he's definitely pulling off the like classic harbor master vibe here, like fisherman vibe. Like I get that. I think the sweater maybe could be like a dark red or like a, I don't know, it could be a nicer color than it is. Green maybe. He needs some color in his cheeks, especially for someone who works out on the ocean all the time. He's out in the sun all the time. He looks like death warmed over. I don't mind the hat and I don't mind the jeans with the boots. Like that does feel very appropriate for a fisherman. He just looks so gray. Like look how colorful she looks compared to him.
What can I get for you, Nancy?
Since we haven't met, there's only one way you could know my name.
He needs a color
On the day my
analysis
Aunt
to
Iris
find
turned
his
this place
season.
over to me, she said, Jenna, you're
He
about
needs
to
a
become
Christmas
real good
colored
listener.
sweater.
Darned if she wasn't right.
Oh man. Maybe he'd be less grumpy if he had a Christmas colored sweater. Didn't we also get Nancy eat something? Wait, did Nancy eat something? What did she eat? Oh, she ate a sandwich. She did. Is Princess Emily still in here? Can she check those off? If she's not here, I can check them off in a second.
How long ago was that?
Aunt Iris left it to me 3 years ago. It's been in the Devlin family since the day it was built, which was back in like 1866 or something. So, you're visiting Katie Firestone. My condolences.
Your condolences?
Me and her don't see eye to eye on a couple of things.
What kind of things?
That orca out there should be rejoined with her pod as soon as possible. Period. End of story. No matter what Miss Fancy Schmancy's science degree says. Other people may be bamboozled by all her talk of data charts and field tests and monitoring whatnots, but not me. The only thing she wants is to get that whale into an aquarium. It wouldn't surprise me if Katie's been secretly feeding it, which is against the law, by the way. And you know what else? It wouldn't surprise me if she trashed her own boat, because she knew that after that meeting last night, everybody would assume that Holt did it and not want to vote for him. I got an
quite the
idea.
accusation.
Let's change the subject.
This is so interesting to me to like see how one topic, that's one thing that I remember is like fascinating in this game, is like we have 3 different opinions on the topic of the whale. And it honestly is so interesting to me how people can be so divisive. Like, it's a very good example even in today's society right now. Like, if you have people that vote different ways or that have different opinions on different topics, like, I feel like it's very hard to understand the concept right now of like disagreeing with someone and still like not absolutely hating them, or like understanding where they're coming from, at least. Like, even if you completely disagree with them, just like understanding, like Holt Scotto, for instance, we just heard him talk about how like all she cares about is the animals and blah 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 blah. Well, obviously there's a balanced perspective somewhere in there where you can care about the animals and you can care about the fishermen. And I'm sure, you know, if you're assuming the best about someone and you talk to Katie, I'm sure she doesn't not care about the fishermen completely, but he's assuming that she doesn't care about them completely because she obviously cares about the animals so much. There's these assumptions that go into play, and then assuming someone is the worst, and also focusing and honing on the one thing about them that you disagree with. You know, maybe he disagrees with her caring about the animals so much, but like, you know, that's what she knows about. She's not a fisherman, and he's just like judging her off of that. And then also with her, she's like so upset at Katie, like downright hateful towards her. Like, yeah, she's just, you know, terrible. And it's like, okay, but have you considered her intentions with the whale? Like, does she think she's doing the best thing for the whale? Like, maybe she genuinely thinks it's the best thing to put it in an aquarium or to do whatever it is she wants to do with it. Maybe she thinks that's the best thing. Or maybe if she did feed it, maybe she thought it was hungry. Like, did you consider that she thought that was the best idea? Like, even if it's wrong, even if she's wrong and you disagree with her, like, there's a matter of intention here that I feel like is not being discussed.
What do you know about the Shanghaiing that used to go on around here?
It never went on, that's what I know. Shoving grown men into passageways and carting them off to ships never to be seen again? It's just a big, colorful, tall tale. Never happened.
I feel like the more people talk, the less you actually disagree with each other. Need to do a color draping for Holt. Oh my goodness. I think you can pull off jewel tones. Oh my goodness. Literally taught 5th to 6th graders how to politely disagree with people and how you can still be friends. Exactly. Such an important lesson. You're never going to agree with someone on everything, even those you really love. Yeah, so true. Hi, Corbel. Welcome in. All right, let's see. It's been fun talking to you. For somehow that doesn't feel appropriate. I mean, it's not been that fun.
It's been fun talking to you.
Back at ya.
Ooh, can we get anything? World famous clam chowder. What would you guys get? I would get homemade muffins and scones. I would get, Italian soda. I would either get a hot chocolate. Are you guys seeing these prices? What the frick? This is okay. This is not the current PNW, because if you were in Portland right now, this would freaking be like $8 for a large. Short, tall, grande. And grande is a small at Starbucks, isn't it? This is the actual grande meaning of the word. Hot chocolate or chai. I do like chai. I'm not a huge coffee person. Jason loves coffee. Coffee does not agree with my stomach. Soy rice. Oh, rice milk. Is that what it's saying? Worldly tea. 27 choices. I want to know what the flavors are. I got the best tea while I was in England. I went to a loose leaf tea shop. Oh my goodness, guys. 1 second. I need to let the dog out. She's ringing the bell. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I went to a loose leaf tea shop. Oh my goodness, they had the best flavors. It was called Bird and Blend Tea Company. And they had, I love loose leaf tea. The girls that worked in there were so nice and they let me try. So they had different flavors of matcha. I love matcha. They had a banana matcha blend. And so she was like, oh, do you want a sample? And I was like, sure. They actually had like a little coffee shop in the back of the or tea shop, whatever you want to call it. And she brewed it for me and I couldn't decide if I wanted hot or cold. And so I was like, I'll have it hot. And then she came back and she's like, I made you a cold one and a hot one in like a little cup. It was so good. I just had it yesterday morning too. And then also I got, what was it? Butter toffee popcorn tea, which I had last night. And I had it in my Ravenclaw mug that I got when we were at the Harry Potter studio tour in London. And it actually tastes so much like butterbeer, but warm. And it was so cozy and delicious. Yeah, and they have an online store, Bird and Blend Co. They have an online store, so you could order from there if you want to. They do ship to the U.S. What else did I get? I got blueberry and peach, which I made a big iced pitcher of that today. Delicious. I got something called Moondrop Dreams, which apparently they have like this like workshop every, like, I don't know if it's every few months at the shop there in England. They have like 6 different shops all over England. But they have a workshop where they let customers come in and make their own blends, and then they choose the best one and they sell it in the store. So the girl that won, she made Moondrop Dreams, and what it is it's lavender and lemon, and it's a rooibos, which is rare to have a rooibos with lavender and lemon in it, but it's really good. It's very like citrusy. And what else? I got I think it was a blackberries and cream oolong. I got so many different ones and I was so excited for all of them, but they all smell really, really good. And I divided them up for some of my friends too. And now I'm wishing that I had bought more because I'm just like, I want to give tea to everyone. It's so good. Loose leaf tea is like life-changing. It's so much better than bagged tea. Becoming a tea snob over here. I have my friend who lives in Portland, who is a tea snob, and she has influenced me. All right, let's see what's over here. Atlantic herring. Hey Jenna, it was good to visit you last month. Boy, do I miss that clam chowder. Oh, and you too. Love Kim. Can you send me the recipe? Who is Kim? Friends with Jenna? She just leaves her mail there? For all to read? Okay, where's my little quiz? The sun always sets in the west.
No.
Oops. The worst.
That looks
It always
right.
sets in the worst. What is the current fine for clamming without a permit in Snakehorse Harbor? Wasn't that up here somewhere?
Each flag stands for a letter of the alphabet, and so do those words. Interesting.
These are postcards. Clamming without a permit. Is that in here somewhere or no? It's somewhere else, isn't it? What else do we have in here? The left side of a boat is its port side?
Good.
I just guessed. The moon always rises in the
Yes.
east. What does this mean in Morse code? Oh crap, I have no idea. The North Star is part of what constellation? Big Dipper? Wait, did I write Dipper or Derper?
Not.
What is it part of? Orion?
Not.
No? Is it not called the Big Dipper? If my friends knew I didn't agree with them on everything politically, I'm toast, especially since they're dead set in their views. Don't mind they think differently than me, but I'm pretty sure they'd no longer be my friends if they knew. Oh, that sucks. I definitely have, I have family members and also people that I know from my past. I grew up very, very religious and have a lot of like extremely conservative, like friends and family members who definitely disagree with me on a lot of stuff. And like a lot of them either just don't follow me on social media anymore or don't talk to me anymore or don't know. And if they did know, they wouldn't want to be my friend anymore. But the people that I really love and care about are close to me and they, don't mind that I have different views. And even my parents who have different views than me, they still love me and respect that I have different views, even though it's hard for them sometimes. It's the Big Bear constellation.
Not.
It's not called Big Bear though. What is it called? I can't remember the name of it. It's a privilege to agree to disagree. My conservative family quit talking to me when I came out. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Yeah, I'm very fortunate that my parents, when I like left Christianity and everything, not to like bring the mood down, but when I left, I was very fortunate that they still talk to me and love me and, you know, are in contact, and they don't try to shove it down my throat or anything. They do, you know, still tell me frequently that, like, they're praying for me and that they, you know, hope that I come back to Christianity and things like that, but not in any kind of a hateful or forceful way. And they understand that we disagree on stuff, which I really appreciate. Unfortunately, political views have become so tied to personal identity, not just about policy like it used to be. That's so true. Yeah, it's really, really unfortunate. It's become so divisive. You have your whole extended family blocked, Giuseppe. That's crazy. Wow. I'm so sorry. Ursa Major. Thank you, Callie Dot. Get the proper name over here instead of frickin'... What was I putting? What? It's not Ursa Major? Did I spell it wrong?
Not.
Ursa Minor?
Am I smart or what?
Ursa Minor, apparently. Nice. Isn't the Morse code one vote for Holt? Ooh. Vote for Holt?
Wrong.
No. I think it might be longer than that. V-O-T-E. I don't know. Oh, vote for Holt?
Correct.
Ah, nice. Thanks, guys. Mother-in-law likes to use derogatory words. Ugh, that's terrible. Yeah, people are... It's unfortunate how, like, unaccepting and small-minded some people can be. Like, I feel like, for me, if someone believes differently than me... And this is honestly something that has changed about me since I came out of Christianity, because when I was in Christianity, I actually feel like I was more hateful than I am now. Because when I was in it, I was a very devout Christian, like super strong, like very, yeah, I was terrible. I honestly was just very divisive and also very, what's that called? Like, very, not hateful, but like I felt a certain way about anyone who didn't agree with me. Like, oh, I feel so bad for them. They're so lost, or they don't know about blah, 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 or they're going to hell or whatever, all those things. And now it's like, since I left, I'm like, oh my goodness, I really don't care. Like, if you believe something different, if it works for you and it's not harming anyone else, good for you. Like, do it. Like, that's great. Like, I literally don't care. Yeah. Your brother's trans? Nice. Especially since I'm part Inuit. Oh, is that like really, does that make it really tough? Is it like, are they like really not accepting of that? That's so difficult. So relatable. Would you ever be comfortable sharing what led you to leave Christianity? Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think I've shared it on here before, but like, I mean, short version. Maybe I'll do a long version someday, but short version is basically just, I grew up, my family was Baptist, independent fundamental Baptist. Grew up in the South, super strong Bible Belt type area. My mom's very Southern and very like, both my parents are very heavily involved in Christianity. My dad was a pastor, Spanish pastor, and he's from Peru, so he speaks Spanish. My parents ended up being called to be missionaries. We moved to Belize. I lived in Belize in Central America for 7-8 years of my life. I went through a lot of illness while I lived there, had a really hard time. It was a rough 7 years. I was sick almost the entire time I lived there with a bunch of things that I caught while I was there, all mainly digestive issue stuff. Came back to the States for my senior year. I went to a Christian school, tiny little Christian school for my senior year of high school, had a bunch of culture shock coming back. Where we lived was very like third world country, and it was very difficult. So then coming back was hard. Then I went to college at a very tiny, super strict Christian college. They had rules like you had to safety pin the slit in your skirt. Your skirt had to be 2 inches below the knee. You had to have a curfew every night. You had to come in at a certain time. I think it was 10 p.m. You had to scan into your dorms. guys and girls weren't allowed to hold hands or hug or do any number of things. You had to have chaperones. We were treated basically like we were teenagers. It was insane. So I went through that for 3 years, and that's where I met Jason, and he was on his way out, and he was working in the media department doing videography stuff, which he still does videography stuff. But he was working for the huge church and school there, and met him, and I was, so in love with him. And he made me start questioning everything because we started having discussions. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? I remember he asked me some really crazy questions in the beginning. Like, he asked me something like, what if Jesus wasn't God? Or what if Jesus never rose from the dead? Like, these kind of questions. And I was like, how dare you even question that? Like, what the heck? And I remember being so taken aback. And then on my own, though, like, the wheels started turning, and I started like going and looking up a bunch of stuff and doing a ton of research. And I was in college at the time, so I was used to doing research on things, and I ended up doing my own research for once instead of just following all the curriculums I'd been taught. And the more that I unraveled everything, the more it just all fell apart, and the more human the Bible became, and the more human God became, and the more all of it just didn't make sense, and all of it was just very much written by men a long time ago, and that we'd been following it this whole time. And it just blew my mind, and I was crazy. It was so crazy to go through. Very life-changing experience, but very difficult. The most I can compare it to is grief. Because I had to grieve the loss of God and the loss of community and the loss of life purpose and everything that I had had before. So it was very difficult. But once I went through it and worked through it with Jason, who was, like I said, already deconstructing and kind of leaving all of that, we fixed up a trailer together, and we got married, and we left California, where all of that was. And we traveled all across the U.S. looking for where we wanted to live. And we decided to just start over. And yeah, we both just left the church, and I have been the better for it ever since, regardless of what my family and friends who are Christian may think. I'm sure they think, oh my goodness, she's just gone off the deep end. She's so hopeless without Christ. But for me, I feel like my life has been much better than ever before. And it's weird because they talk about in Christianity, when you find Christianity and you get saved, you are born again. I felt born again when I left Christianity. I felt like I finally came out of the bubble that I was in, and the whole world opened up for me, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. There's a whole world out here that I wasn't even exploring. So anyway, so curious which school that was, because I know a couple of Christian colleges that are bonkers. There's so many. What's hilarious is a lot of times I hear people say, actually think in Virginia, where I am, Liberty University is one that I hear a lot, which always makes me crack up, because Liberty University was the one that we were told we weren't allowed to go to because it was too contemporary and too like progressive, which just tells you how bad our schools were. So options in my circles for colleges were Pensacola Christian College, Bob Jones University was kind of an option. I was thinking of going there, but it was considered a little more progressive. And then West Coast Baptist College was the one I went to. There was also Crown and Ambassador Baptist College, all the Baptist colleges. So, yeah. Most of you probably won't know what any of those places are, but West Coast Baptist College is where I went, which was in California. Liberty too contemporary. I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we were crazy over there. Yep. Those check out. Yeah. Pretty bad. Heard someone say that the narrow path can actually be leaving Christianity when it's all you know and are surrounded by. Made so much sense to me. For me, it was way easier to keep going with the flow, harder to question and lose community. Exactly. I'm Christian, but I know the Bible is a man-made book that can be questioned and challenged. That's awesome. I have multiple Christian friends that are also that way, and they readily will just admit that it's faith. And they're like, I'm not going to try to argue with you on reasoning. They're like, I know that it's faith, and I just choose to have faith. And, I respect that you don't have faith. That's okay. Like, we just have difference of opinion, which is fine. I would much prefer that rather than trying to shove it down someone's throat. Half listening, Bob Jones was too progressive. So Bob Jones was known for, which is funny because both my parents went to Bob Jones University, and it used to be super strict back in the day, but now it it's progressed a lot. And when I say progressed, like, it still is probably considered pretty crazy by secular standards. But in the Christian realm, especially the Baptist realm, girls were allowed to wear jeans, which was like, what? Insane. Allowed to wear jeans and allowed to wear shorts. And also they were allowed to use different Bible versions. That was the really big one. So I remember in their like campus bookstore, they started selling other versions of the Bible. So King James Version is like the most, I'm getting super niche now, but the King James Version is like the most used, like accepted version with these circles. And they put like the ESV or something or the NKJV in their bookshop, and I remember everybody was like, what? They were more open to you questioning things and thinking through things. They also talked through Calvinism a lot and a lot of other ideas like that, and people just like went nuts. We had missionaries come to our door off and on for years. We finally just told them my mom died, even though she's very much alive and well, and they've left us alone ever since. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Actually, I follow the Dogma movie thinking, I don't believe, but I have a good idea. Good on you to live your truth, Livy. I'm sure that transition wasn't easy, but so glad to know you are now thriving. Thank you so much. Growing up not being able to dance or listen to secular music, my argument was, well, David exactly. I always had that argument too. Also, that was one thing that I missed out, that I'm so sad that I missed out on. Two things that I'm so sad I missed out on. Number one is dancing, because I love music and I feel like I would have loved dancing, and now I'm so awkward when it comes to dancing because it was always so forbidden. And then number two is Harry Potter. I'm so mad that I missed out on Harry Potter. I literally, I'm so mad because I would have loved it as a child. It's so magical. I think I got lucky that I grew up in a welcoming and affirming church. The pastor talked a lot about loving everyone. I don't consider myself religious, but now I would say I'm probably agnostic. That's how I am. I'm agnostic is what I would consider myself. Eventually my parents caved because I missed out. Makes me think of Lane from Gilmore Girls. Yes, I related to her so heavily when I watched Gilmore Girls. Didn't grow up religious. My parents never made us go. My dad sometimes went, but by himself. Weren't allowed to have dances at my high school either. Oh my goodness. So relatable, guys. So relatable. Harry Potter's mid. Dancing is a much bigger loss. I'm dead. Oh my goodness. What's weird is that we watched Lord of the Rings, which I was obsessed with as a kid, and The Chronicles of Narnia. We were allowed to watch those, but we weren't allowed to watch Harry Potter because somehow the magic in Harry Potter was just straight up evil. A schooner is a boat with at least two. I don't know. What is the name of the knot below? I don't know. What kind of knot is it? I don't know. Bring me a male Dungeness crab. That sounds so strange. All right. Okay. The knot. Where did we see the knot tying? Did we see a knot tying thing somewhere? Was it on the boat? Get our helmet. Back to Katie's boat. Computer. Okay, cool. God's supposed to love everyone. That includes everyone. Gay, trans, bi, queer, everyone. Yes. I don't know about God, but I love everyone. Love everyone and accept everyone, and I will welcome anyone on my streams or in my life to talk to and hear their perspective, even if I disagree with them. Also, happy Pride Month. I also have loved seeing all the makeup looks and stuff for Pride Month. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Let's see. Stop meddling or else. Okay, what? We're going to the laptop in here. Is that downstairs? Notes. Let me X out of this, please. Please. Why? Okay, there we go. Is it in here? Orca stirs up trouble. What? Whale World, Deception Island, whale watching. Click here. Home search. Search? Oh, can I search for something? Knot samples. Nice. Humans invented rope by twisting or braiding strands of yarn together, but they could not have used rope to build shelters, make weapons, or sail the seas if they did not have a way of tying off a rope, tying ropes together, or tying ropes to or around objects. In other words, without knots, ropes would be useless. Whoa, that was crazy fast. Most knots used today fall into 4 basic categories: stoppers, bends, hitches, and binding. Here are some samples of each. Okay. I don't want to read all of this. Bends, sheep shank. How do I know granny knot? Turquoise turtle. Sheepshank. Fisherman's Bend. Is it this one? The Fisherman's Knot? Oops.
Perfect.
Oh, kind of knot is it? Bend knot.
That should do it.
A schooner is a boat with at least two. Okay, let's look. Home search. Nautical terms. No, it's not here. Sailboat types. Sloop, dinghy, ketch, yawl, and schooner. These are such fun names. Sailboats come in all shapes and sizes and go by a myriad of brand names, but luckily for would-be recreational sailors, most sailboats fall into one of a few basic categories. A ketch, a two-masted boat with an aft sail. Okay, main menu. I need to look at schooner. Schooner? Schooner? A boat with two or more masts. That's what it is. At least two masts.
Very good.
Thank you. What is the current fine for clamming without a permit? Okay, we need to do that. Clamming without a permit. I don't know if we have that on here. I think we see that somewhere else, maybe. Be heard, be there. Should we, we made that sandwich, right? That's toxic. Let's give it to Katie. Just for fun. Has Libby killed Nancy on the bike yet? Yes, I did. Happy Pride Month, yes. Nancy giving herself positive affirmations is funny to me. Good job, Queen, yeah. Good job. You did it. We have to do the pipes, then go to Whale World? Okay. Oh yeah, we had a grumpy old man.
What's up?
And Nancy ate something.
Sounds like Holt Scotto was one of the people who didn't care for what you had to say last night.
He and I never see eye to eye. Now, if I were a fisherman, I'd be right as rain no matter what nonsense came out of my mouth. Fine harbor master he'd make.
I talked to Jenna Devlin when I was at the Hot Kettle.
What nasty rumor is she spreading about me today?
Why would she spread rumors about you?
She thinks I'm a know-it-all from the big city.
See you in a bit.
Be careful out there.
Alright. Okay. I need to fix the pipes. Is that what you said? And I also need to... Oh, I was going to feed her a sandwich.
What's up?
I can't give her a
See you in a
sandwich.
bit.
Be careful
Oh, that's
out there.
later. Okay. Pipes, is that down here? Do I know about that yet?
I discovered that the faucet doesn't work. It'd be great if you could fix it. The pipes are in the cabinet under the sink.
Of course I can fix
The person
it.
who messed up the faucet left all the pipes here. I hope.
Okay. Where am I starting from? I think that also confused me last time.
That doesn't go there.
Okay, thanks for that, Nancy.
That doesn't go there.
Do I just have to try all of them?
That doesn't go there.
Right? Doesn't it start here?
That doesn't go there.
Or am I wrong about that? Do I need to start at the bottom?
That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there.
I'm so confused. This puzzle is hard. This is hard. You start in the middle lower brown piece. This one? Oops. Oops, oops, oops. What is happening?
That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there.
one always mess me up. I think we need a hot guy poll. Princess Emily, wait for who? Start at the top instead, maybe? I've literally gone through... Haven't I gone through every one of these? I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
That doesn't go there.
Where the heck does it go, Nancy?
That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there.
I've literally tried almost all of these.
That doesn't go there.
Am I doing something wrong? Oh, you start at the bottom. Oh, okay. Is that here? Is the bottom here? There we go. Good night. These noises.
That doesn't go there. That looks right.
Finally. Good night. Okay.
That doesn't go there.
Also, that's probably why I know you guys have commented on me saying good night. Somebody mentioned it one time. They're like, you say good night all the time. That is probably why I say, oh my goodness, good night, oh my word, oh my soul, oh my stars, all these types of things is because of my raising, how I was raised. I have no problem with cussing whatsoever. It feels like that. It feels like that clip of the girl from iCarly when she's like, I actually do cuss a little. That's what it reminds me of. I do not care. A lot of people that meet me in real life often think that I have a problem with cussing because I don't cuss. And so they're like, oh, I'm sorry. Like if they cuss or whatever, I'm like, guys, I literally do not care. My favorite YouTuber podcaster is Emma Chamberlain, who cusses like every other word. Like I do not care at all. But I myself just am not in the habit. And I also don't want to force myself to do something that's not natural for me. So yeah, I just don't. So you'll hear me saying good night and oh my soul and oh my stars and whatever else I say. I got oh my soul from Jason. He says that, which cracks me up because it sounds like an old lady. Oh my soul.
That doesn't go there. That looks
there
right.
we go.
That doesn't go there.
Just gotta go one by one.
That looks right.
I say freak all the time instead of fuck because I think it's funny. That's hilarious. What the frick? I say frick. I do say frick a lot. It's my go-to. You'd agree that Emma is hot? If I were Jen, I would be so annoyed with Nancy's clanging. All the noises. Just can't get with Holbein. No, he's not hot. Big frick person, yeah. I think it also depends if you have kids. I feel like people that have children or are around children, they are more conscious of that as well. I say flip a lot, but I do swear all the time. I love that. That's hilarious. One of my coworkers doesn't curse and she says that what the French toast, and I love it. That's amazing. Honestly, all the ones that people come up with instead of cuss words are so funny to me.
That looks right.
Ooh, we're just killing it. Nope.
That looks
there
right.
We go. I gotta save right after this puzzle. Didn't I get out of this one time and I had to redo it last time when we played? It's not gonna happen to me again.
That doesn't go there.
Yay.
That looks right.
Yeah, we had some weird rules about cussing growing up. Things that were allowed and weren't allowed were really
That looks
strange.
right. The pipes
Hey,
all
we did
I'll
it!
turn the water back on. There was something under the pipes.
Andy Jason, the weirdest name ever. Don't just watch a whale, experience it. Now, why was that down there? Well, it's safe. Whale world, here we come. Mom didn't like us saying but amongst other things. Same. I was like, Mom, why is that even not even a bad word? My mom did not like the word but. She didn't like, so we would say bottom. Like we literally would say bottom, which sounds so dumb, instead of but. What else did we say? We had so many. My parents got super picky as well with like the whole like the Bible says like not to take God's name in vain. So like even not just saying oh my God, but saying oh my gosh. My mom didn't even let us say that. Darn it was like it was the same thing as like saying damn it. So like we weren't allowed to say that. I didn't even know what the F word was growing up for a really long time. Yeah, we said so many weird things instead. We said oh my goodness, oh my word. Those were the main ones. So funny now. There he is.
Hi there, welcome. Feel free to wander around, read everything, do everything. Just enjoy. If you have questions, I'll be right here.
Thank you.
Your grandma would cuss up a storm. People say bottom here more than butt. I said, oh my God, at a Christian horse camp. Just let me know. Blasphemy. My grandpa yelled at me once for saying, oh my God, that is so hilarious to me. I couldn't even say crap. No, same. I couldn't say crap either. Crap was illegal in our household when I was young. We weren't even that religious. Yeah. My dad cursed all the time, but I would get in trouble if I did. So I didn't curse in front of my parents and would have to change the way I talked. But around 23-ish, me and my sister said, fuck it. Now my parents don't care. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, was not allowed. I just went to pick up my dinner and I parked in a spot labeled with a C painted in it because my mind went C for carryout. Then I remembered I'm here in Myrtle Beach, so it could be C for cart as in golf cart. Oh, wow. That's so funny. My mom was an OMG hater. Yep, same here. Started cursing because all my friends at school would. Not proud of that, but I blame them. I think I wasn't around cursing often enough to be influenced by it. And now, like, I do have friends who curse a lot now, but it's so late in my life. It's like, but I do see it getting influenced. Like every once in a while, I'll say, I actually do cuss a little. I actually sometimes will say something, but it's pretty rare for me. And like I said, more often than not, people will think that I hate cussing, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Dude, chill." Like, I'm the most chill about that. Like, you literally can cuss a ton. I will not judge you at all. Because that's stupid to judge someone. The only thing I will judge is if you're using your words to harm someone else. Like if you're literally insulting someone, I'll have a problem with that. Which you can do that without cussing. But if you're not insulting someone or putting someone down, cuss all you want.
Wow, that's a beauty.
I will say the only other thing I judge about cussing is like when someone can't, like they don't have the vocabulary and they don't work on their vocabulary to like have more words to describe what they're saying. So they just fill it all in with cuss words. I don't get offended by it, but I just feel like it's something you could work on. I'm like, you could make your vocabulary better so that you can use less cuss words and actually describe what you're saying more. That's my only qualm, I guess you could say.
Interesting.
Vocabulary word for you. What do we got up here? Oh, a little starfish. A little whale. So cute. Ember's like, what is going on? Ocean blue. Caddy snap model. Oh,
Miss,
cute.
Please don't touch that.
I want one. What if I want to buy one? I love the stained glass. Music is so fun. Do we know these pillars are really cool? My parents cared about me using certain swear words like the F word, but didn't care if I said others. Yeah, people get picky and choosy. I didn't even find out of half the curse words until I was like 17 or 18. Yeah. So sad imagining a kid not knowing the F word. It's giving. I curse out myself and inanimate objects, never people. Apparently my go-to is fucking hell. I'm just such a jumpy person. If I hear a sudden thud, I'll say it. Yeah, there's some that just like, it's just the most natural thing for you to say. He doesn't know we don't have money. Yeah, right. We don't have any money to spend on that little caddy thing. Had a clean mouth until I started working fast food senior, and then all that went out the window. Oh, senior year. I'm dead. All right. What are we doing in here? How much time do I have left? It's past time already. I do have to go, unfortunately, guys. Let me save this. I need to go eat some dinner. Sorry, I spent so much of today talking, but it was fun anyway. We will play more of the game next time rather than me just yapping the whole time, but anyway, use bitch as a term of endearment. I actually love that. I've heard a ton of girls use that, and I think it's amazing. Oh my goodness. Who voted for Holt? Ew, hear me out. Essie, no. Remember when I was super young, I was at my grandma's and I said to my sister, have you noticed Dad says fuck a lot? And she told on me. Evil. Betrayed. This was so fun. It was so fun. So fun. Oh my goodness. You guys learning about my background, learning about my stories from my trip, all the things. I didn't even get to ask you guys what you're having for dinner. You can quickly share it in the comments while I'm closing things up, but I'm having air fried chicken nuggets and Goodle mac and cheese. Goodle's, what flavor? Dreamy, creamy flavor, the shells. Really, really good. Also, be on the lookout for more fun makeup looks in the future because I have my amazing new palette now and I'm unstoppable, invincible. All of the colors, all of the designs, they will all be happening. I've already been trying to think of fun ideas for this game. I think I might try to do something ocean themed for the next one. So yeah, we'll see how that goes or if I'm able to do that, but air fried French fries, pasta, orange chicken or ravioli. Orange chicken sounds really good. Making barbecue chicken, oven potato fries, and homemade coleslaw. Yummy. Waves would be fun, yeah. Oh my goodness. Tide pool themed. I'm thinking of doing, like I saw a design on Pinterest where it was basically, I think it was like brown and blue. And then they had with white eyeliner, they had done like those little like reflections from the water. Like I don't know what it is, but like, when there's water and it reflects in the ceiling, like those little patterns, the like wavy patterns, I don't know what to call them. Like the froth of the ocean kind of looks like that too. I might do that, but I also kind of want to do a killer whale. Maybe I'll do a little killer whale in my cheek or something. That might be fun. Congrats on Vote for Nope chat. Sorry, bingo goers, no hot guy is hot yet. Oh, well, I'm relieved because if someone said, if you guys all agreed that that Holt Scotto was hot, I would be very concerned. Dolphins and rainbows, maybe like Zara vibes. Yes, I honestly was inspired by Zara today. I was looking at inspo on Pinterest, and I follow her makeup artist on Instagram. So many cute looks. I got to do something with some shimmers. I have a bunch of gems too. I just did not have any time to put them on today. Love her too. She's amazing. I love all the videos of Midnight Sun. Me and Jason, every time they pop up, we both are like watching them, and it's like so fun to watch the people in the audience come and participate. Takeout, maybe sushi or something. Scalloped potatoes with white rice and corn. I love scalloped potatoes. I had an obsession with scalloped potatoes when I was a kid, like a crazy obsession. I don't know why. I thought they were the most amazing thing. And I remember begging my mom to make them for like months on end until she finally did. But yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will post this tomorrow, and I will see you on Wednesday. We will be playing, I think, more of this. We'll play more of this on Wednesday. But next Monday, is it a bee?
Bees.
Ooh, the bees are everywhere. Next Monday or next Wednesday, maybe, I will be doing a demo day. So we're going to play Paralives. We're going to play You're Not Welcome to Renfield, which is a new game by a Nancy Drew fan, which is it's like a pixel art game. It's super cute. And a couple other demos. I might take some votes on Instagram to see what you guys want me to play, but we're going to do a demo day. I think next Wednesday, hopefully. Mr. Libby cameo, yeah. Did you get stung?
Yeah.
Oh no, he got stung by a bee. Ember almost got stung this morning too. They're everywhere. It's really bad. Was it a yellow jacket?
It was in the grass. There's a yellow jacket of mowing.
Oh, he was mowing the grass. It was in the grass. The yellow jackets, they hide out. They're evil. They're downright evil. They will chase you and sting you multiple times. They don't lose their stinger like a bee does. Anyway. All right, guys, I gotta go. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you on Wednesday for more Danger on Deception Island.